Okay, everybody, I know this is a little different than the content you normally see on this channel, but we thought we'd do a little special video.
A nice sweet treat.
But we're talking about the most underrated channel on YouTube.
Absolutely.
The Drinking Game Show. The only game show where if you lose, you booze. Catchy, short, succinct, you know what's going on.
We need to reach out to him to come up with the tagline for this show, I think.
The show, it's hosted by I don't want to say little, a man named Gavin Schulman.
I love Gavin.
Gavin's the man. He has such charisma where he shouldn't.
What was his last name one more time?
Schulman.
Okay.
Not Showman.
I thought you said Showman.
No,
I was like, wow.
He's not a Hugh Jackman, but I categorize him as a stranger to none, a friend to all. He's just one of those guys where you can walk up to somebody and he's jabbing.
You're vibing with him. He's got a freaking aura about him.
A little backstory on how we found this content. One, we were living together. We went into YouTube, typed in drinking game, and this came up. This was what, like 4 years ago?
At least.
There's two types of content. There's the type that we're going to go over today, which is recorded in a studio. They rented out a set and they recorded episodes. And then there's ones that are way more fun where they recorded it at home.
A little more intimate, let's call it.
Lower budget. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's talk about where it started. Where do you think this is filmed at? Like, how do you think he got the cash to get this set?
From what I remember, I feel like this is a college campus. He's like, hey man, I need to do this for my final. I'm going to put on a cool drinking game show. And he invited like 15 friends and he's like, yeah, I got my professor to fucking buy me beer to do this final.
Now, what if I told you he graduated college in 2006 and this was recorded in 2011? And what if I told you that the studio that he rented out cost $200 an hour?
An hour?
Mm-hmm. That's today's prices. So maybe they were cheaper 10 years ago.
Wait, you found the studio?
Yeah.
I'm half tempted to rent out a studio and recreate this for $200 an hour.
Well, let's get into it. So the first thing on the channel here is the Drinking Game Show trailer. So this sort of will outline what the show's going to be. So it's got clips from 3 different episodes in here.
Crack a bottle, pop a top, or order up another one, and get ready for the only game show where if you lose, you booze. It's the Drinking Game Show.
Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody.
Oh, look at Red Shirt.
Dude, the crowd has so much fervor.
Dude, he got some good people. He got some plants in there for sure.
I think the crowd is on a different location, and it literally is like Joker, like Dark Knight. Just like a sign is up saying like applaud or you will die.
Wow.
You guys are on the boat that's going to blow up if you don't applaud.
That makes sense because that Red Shirt right away caught my eye. He is losing it.
He will continue to catch your eye.
All right.
That is just close. Oh, you gotta get him. You gotta get him. It's a big 3 point.
Was that olives and Jello?
We'll get there, man.
Okay.
Good eye. I'll just say good eye.
Brendan, what was the name of Britney Spears' last album?
Drunk in the Dark.
Take a shot.
I was confused about the questions, right? We live in a world where there's so many difficult questions thrown at us left and right. How
The
can we know
music
what the
do be
question is?
slapping.
Yeah. Who backed this?
There's so much capital here for just like this.
I thought this was a college project. That's what I thought from remembering about it.
He
now
was-
that I know
He was 5 years removed from Brown.
he had backers, this is insane.
Slow and steady wins the race. Look at that. Look at that. Purple tip is getting messy over there. I like it.
But you're wasting it. It's all
There
over.
we go.
Party atmosphere.
So look, if you like watching other people have fun and get drunk, this is it.
Yeah, I would recommend it.
So that was the trailer. Now it showed clips from 3 different episodes. Unfortunately, there only remains one of those episodes on YouTube. They must have privated them. I don't know if they got flagged. I don't know if they got copyright stricken.
Do you think we can reach out to Gavin? Gavin, if you got those episodes 2 and 3,
send them
our way.
I think what's fun about this is that trailer is the first video on their channel.
Okay.
As of right now. If you go there, it's the trailer. Then there's a Doritos like Super Bowl commercial ad submission, which isn't good. I'm sorry to say, didn't do great.
Could have worked on a little harder. Gavin.
Doesn't make sense branding wise to be on the Drinking Game Show channel, but hey.
See, I feel like that just further like imprints the idea that this was just like college projects.
If you watch the Hoboken St. Patty's Day 2010 video, he outlines the premise of the show, which was supposed to be like a man on the street type part as well. He's out interviewing people on St. Patrick's Day. People are ignoring him. But I think the most important line here in this show, which really explains everything about it, comes pretty early on.
Gavin Schulman here, host for the Drinking Game Show channel, which we strongly recommend you subscribe to right now.
You guys, please go subscribe to that channel and subscribe to this channel, please.
Please, for the love of God.
Immediately you can tell when they're not on set, they have production issues.
Yeah. Hey, I get it. I definitely get it.
What we envision for this channel is becoming the premier place on the web to find drinking-themed content, or just shit that makes us laugh when we've had a few, you've had a few, or we're all having a few more.
So there's the mission statement, right? Very vast differences between Doritos advertisement and high production value set driven trivia games.
Yeah, there's a difference there.
The rest of that video, not important. Let's get into the fucking meat, all right? Now, warning, this does have liquor consumption in it. So we're just going to go through these episodes here and just drink in the chaos ourselves.
Okay.
Just get a feel for like what they were trying to do and understand that it was not sustainable or good.
All right.
Crack a bottle, pop a top, or order up another one, and get ready for the only game show where if you lose, you booze. It's the Drinking Game Show. On the yellow team, a bartender from Pennsylvania. Say hi to Erica.
Is that just a handle of the cheapest vodka they could buy?
They do. The contestants remark a few times that the alcohol is garbage.
Okay.
Mate, a barista from Long Island, Carrie.
Also, didn't do a great job at blocking out that address.
Do you think that's her actual? No, I mean, that's clearly not, right? You can straight up, yeah, you can read her name. You can read her name on that.
Hi everybody, that's right, welcome to another exciting episode of The Drinking Game Show. And you know, before we can begin, we got a pregame. And contestants, you'll notice you got a cup next to you with 2 straws in it. First team to finish that beer will get to choose first in trivia. Let's go! Ooh, purple team, doing good.
So who are we rooting for, yellow or purple?
Gut instinct says, if it's going to be heavy consumption, like I think you're hinting at, I got to go with purple.
Maybe the guys who have double the body weight?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good choice.
Purple's got it! Purple's got it! All right, purple team, that means you are in control of the board for the first round. Liquor before beer trivia.
Now, Christian, you're an eagle-eyed viewer here. You've been paying attention. What are they playing for? What's the prize? They don't say the prize. They just say
it's just the drink.
They just say you will win a prize at the end, or you can win a prize at the end.
It's getting drunk for free, probably.
It's probably a surprise to like even the show creator. Like they don't know yet either. But we'll keep count here. They both drank a beer.
Okay.
Obviously, yellow team lost, but they still both consumed the beer.
Yeah.
So they're both one beer in. It's been 17 seconds into the show.
Yeah, okay.
All right, here's how this round is going to work. I'm going to ask you guys a question from a category of your choosing. If you get that question right, the yellow team will be taking a shot of booze. If you get that question wrong, you'll be taking a shot of booze.
Already, just in this round, there's going to be 8 shots given.
Okay.
Each.
Within, yeah, this is like the first 5 minutes of the show.
Yeah.
It's going to be 8 shots. How long is an episode?
30 minutes.
Okay.
We all know Michael Jordan won 6 championships with the Chicago Bulls. But what university did MJ help lead to the 1982 NCAA championships?
North Carolina.
North Carolina is correct! And the yellow team is taking the first shot of booze. Here we go. Let me come over here and pour it.
Here comes, I think the funniest part of the show is Gavin. I know he's the host. He needs to insert himself into every part of the liquor distribution, and he walks so fucking slow. He fucks the entire pacing of this bit. He's just like, all right, gotta go get this shot. Opens it up. Here's a 1 shot. Walk on over. Excuse me. Here's the other shot. All right. And walk back on over. Cheers. Shot down. It's been 45 seconds since that answer was given.
Well, there needs to be a little pacing, Josh, okay?
According to the classic Scrooge starring DuckTales theme song, life is like a hurricane here in what city?
Duckburg.
Duckburg is correct! That is where life is like a hurricane. Purple team, welcome to the game. Here we go.
Look how tiny Gavin is.
He is a short man.
I guess he's probably like 2 feet behind them.
No.
I think this is a perspective thing.
When he walks over by the women, he's shorter than both of them.
Okay, maybe they're really tall.
Cheers.
Very nice. 1-1. Second question for the purple team. Celebrities with 2 first names. Martha Stewart is a true Renaissance woman with her hand in many projects. But one of her most famous is her magazine. What is the full name of Martha's mag? Let's hear an answer, gentlemen.
Martha Stewart at Home?
That is incorrect! It is Martha Stewart Living. And that
Of
means
course,
the shot is
answer
coming
wrong.
right back at
He
you.
meanders on over.
Take some way.
Pours the shot.
This is bad news.
This is quality booze.
There you go,
Real
guys.
quality booze.
He's upset with the
down.
quality of the booze.
He's pissed. He's like, I thought I was gonna get drunk for free, but not drink fucking rubbing alcohol.
1-1, and we come over to the yellow team for your second duck question. Perhaps the most famous duck of all time is Donald. Donald Duck holds the distinction of being the only film and television cartoon who is also a college mascot. What university uses Donald for their fighting duck mascot?
University of California at Anaheim.
University of California at Anaheim is wrong! And that means a shot is coming back at you.
Now, I knew this answer. It's the Oregon Ducks.
Okay, I was gonna say Oregon. It's the only duck school I know, but
Insane range of questions here. Because you could nail your 2 questions. You're still taking 2 shots at the other guys get it.
you could have been doing 4, Josh. You pessimist.
Back to the purple team, celebrities with 2 first names. Steve Martin's first feature-length film was the much beloved The Jerk. What was the name of Martin's jerky character in the film? What do you think?
LeBron James.
Visionary.
LeBron James.
This was pre-LeBron James Vine.
He probably.
He's the kid.
He's the originator of it.
Yeah.
LeBron James is wrong. The correct answer is Navin Johnson. And another shot for the purple team.
Oh, from the movie The Jerk.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was a celebrity. I was like, who the fuck is Nathan?
Daffy Duck, despite his epic rivalry with Bugs Bunny, is actually voiced by the same voice actor. Tom Arnold has had a long and storied career. Peking duck is a national dish of China.
Ron Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy is incorrect.
Arby's.
Arby's is correct.
Celine Dion.
Celine Dion is not the right answer. There it is.
She's struggling. We are 7 minutes into drinking and she's struggling. Look at her face.
Oh, no.
She has such pain behind those eyes. And the only ease to the pain of that horrible liquor is the sweet taste of light beer rushing it down. All right. So after the first part of the first episode, Liquor Before Beer Trivia, yellow team has drank combined 1 beer and 10 shots in 9 minutes. Purple team at 1 beer and 6 shots.
That's a lot of drinks. 9 minutes.
Yeah.
Woof.
So now we'll get into part 2. So part 2, we're still doing drinking, but not as many shots. So we'll get into it here.
Oh, we're still drinking on the drinking game show?
Well, we aren't. We're watching people drink.
Okay.
Again,
That's sadder.
At this point, this show has not even employed to like have people drink along. It's literally just, hey, watch 4 people get plastered in 9 minutes flat.
That makes sense. I mean, it sounds like a good idea.
They heard 0 to 60, and I thought they were talking about blood alcohol content.
They were also gone in 60 seconds after that, bro.
Nice.
So this will be your beer chaser round. I'm going to ask both teams 1 question. The question is going to have a numerical answer. You guys are going to have 10 seconds to come up with your answer. You're going to write it on a white marker board we provided for you. The team that is closest will get 2 points, and both teams will be drinking from their beer the amount that they are off from the correct answer.
So you think maybe, I don't know, maybe a nice question, like something that like the most you'd be off is by 10 drinks, right? You wouldn't think it'd be some crazy fucking number that you would have no real right to know the answer to. That would be insane.
I mean, it would be absolutely insane. But Gavin, he is a showman.
Also insane, there's no winning. Unless you get it right on the fucking nose, you're still drinking.
Yeah. But, I mean, like, maybe you're off by 1 or 2, and you only have to take a few sips.
I really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, wish that these teams were off by 1 or 2.
How many states in the USA have a town called Springfield? All right, what do we got? We got 10 from the purple team, and we got 20 from the yellow team. The correct answer, 34. 34.
Who the fuck knows that? Unless you're like, I mean, like, I'm sure that's like a common piece of trivia knowledge. But when you're fucking 8 shots deep on a Wednesday night, because it's the only fucking night they had open in NYC to record this shit.
Yeah, that's an impossible question. Gavin is really setting him up to fail here. He is just a fucking monster. I thought I liked Gavin, but I think he's a monster.
He's a cat toying with a mouse.
Yeah.
If we can get a little help from the crowd, we're going to count this down from 24. You guys stop at 10. All right, so here we go. Beer chaser question on the clock. And count it. 24, 23, 22, 12, 11, 10. Down yellow. 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, 1.
Big guy on the left there finished his beer 7 seconds ago.
Yeah.
And he just like sits there just like, what do I do?
Yeah, he figured it out.
He's like, I'll drink more.
Yeah.
But they don't
He's
give him
ready.
any more beer.
Tall guy is sloppy.
He's not doing great.
He's sweating. He's spilt all over himself now. He's not having a great time.
Now we've gotten a little booze in us. We've gotten a little beer in us. We're all feeling good. We're feeling fresh. Kerry looks healthy. Tim feels good. Let's do it. It's time for our first sobriety test.
Carrie looks healthy. Tim looks good.
They should have a drive, but they're fine. Just make sure they sleep on their side.
Can you somebody push her onto her side? Lori, push Lori on the side. And Lori, for 1 point, and if you get it wrong, you take another shot. What's the acronym for using a fire extinguisher? Pukes. Incorrect. Get that funnel.
Get it?
Bong it down her throat.
Just becomes a saw game. Gavin, I'm telling you, Gavin's a monster.
There's a key located underneath the bottom of your beer. You have to drink the rest of it.
In front of you is a vat of Jell-O shots. You are going to be bobbing in that vat for olives.
Oh, man.
So at this point, we know it's been 12 minutes, real time. Because they stood at that set. They've been drinking. We've seen every single recorded bit. And then they do a set change. Okay. We don't know the amount of time that has surpassed here. Obviously, it's behind the scenes information. But see if you notice a little difference in, I don't know, the sobriety levels of the contestants here.
Whoever can get the most olives in 1 minute and deposit them in their martini glass will win 3 points.
Instantly.
Immediately, they're
All
fucked.
right. On your
They're
mark.
all swaying.
Yeah.
They're laughing. They have the 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah, the bigger guy in purple is... His head's in the game right now. He's focused.
Get set. Go. Oh, look at that. The purple team is off to a quick start. We got yellow, though. We got yellow. Get up in there, people. They're down at the bottom. Oh, that is gross. That is just gross.
You're disgusting. Why are you doing that? Like, you better get the key at the bottom. There was poison in the vodka. The olives hold the antidote.
8, 7, 6, 5,
Go.
3, 2, 1.
Let's see
This is so
what
gross.
we are working.
Just we didn't need the audio on that. We didn't need this. They aren't even drinking in that. Like, how much of the Jell-O shot are they even supposed to be like ingesting here?
I'm not happy about this one.
And then of course
I was having fun. I'm no longer having fun.
the first round trivia You can play along to that.
Yeah.
Even if he doesn't say it, you can play along. You can't bake up a pot of fucking Jello shots with olives and be like, Gavin, count my olives.
Well, who's gonna go through it now? Somebody has to fish through it.
The showman would never. He would never allow anybody else to take that honor.
All right. He's just a sick, fucking, filthy freak that's like, let me get my grubby mitts in that.
With. All right. The purple team has 1 olive.
That's disgusting.
2, 3, 30, 33 olives. 33 olives.
She's eyeing her martini glass like, I do not have 33.
I don't like how sloppy her face is. Like, they couldn't give her any kind of towel or anything to wipe off. How has she not been wiping it off?
She's fucking plastered, man. She can't feel her face.
All right, and the yellow team. Let's see what we got. Oh, I dropped that one. There we go. 1 olive.
Hot olives.
3, 17 olives. And the purple team gets a big 3 points after that first sobriety test.
Now, luckily, they slowed down drinking for a second.
They got a breather in.
Of course, they were digging in Jello shots. We're still sitting at purple team 1 beer, 6 shots, chasing with beer, 24 seconds of drinking, which you might think 2 beers. Yellow team 1 beer, 10 shots with 14 seconds of drinking, which you would think maybe a beer.
Okay.
And now we're going to head back over to the podiums where after this commercial, we'll be back for the speed shots round.
Commercial is bold choice.
I was gonna say brave of him to say commercial.
Commercial very fucking bold.
Yeah, that's a hard sell. Yeah, I do a show where we binge drink. Money, please.
Don't worry, we're all 32. It's not sad.
It's not.
Don't worry, I'm wearing an ill-fitting suit and ugly tie. It'll look great.
Dude, stop being mean to Gavin. He's a sweetheart.
Welcome back. We got an exciting game brewing, and we're about to do the speed shots round. You guys are going to line up behind each other like that. You're going to step up to the table. I'm going to ask you a quick question. You should know the answer. In your current state, I don't know if you will know the answer. If you get the question right, you get a point. If you get the question wrong, you're doing a shot.
Now, of course, the first part of trivia, liquor before beer. Makes sense. You
Yeah.
do all your shots. That means you're drinking beer the rest of the show. You're good, baby.
You should be good, yeah.
You're good. You drink some, you chug some beer, you get some Jello shots and your olives. Oh, and then by the way, we're going straight back to where we're going to ask you a trivia question. If you get it wrong, you're taking a shot, and you have to do that for 60 seconds.
And go. What 3 materials are the 3 little pigs' house built of? Take a shot. Who is the lead singer of Coldplay? Take a shot. What are the 3 colors on the French flag? What position does Shaquille O'Neal play? Take a shot. Center. What is the easternmost state in the United States? Take a shot. What college is located in Durham, North Carolina?
North Carolina
That is Duke. Take a shot and get out of here.
He's pissed.
He's mad.
The show is supposed to be competitive. You're ruining my game.
So yellow has now sit at a total of about 2 beers and 16 shots between the two of them.
Okay. 16 shots is
So we'll say
a lot.
for each of them 1 beer and 8 shots in, I don't know, 20 minutes.
Okay. At least less than an hour.
That's 1 alcoholic beverage every 2 minutes. And they might not even win the prize.
They're not going to win. Spoiler.
That was a poor round.
Watch out, be careful. Be careful.
I hear you. I hear you. Don't blame the shot glasses that you don't know anything. It's not their fault.
He's pissed.
He's pissed.
That fucking shot glass just cost me $1.50.
Purple team, get back out here. Get set, go.
What country won the most gold medals at the 2008 Summer Olympics?
Phelps.
No, that's China. On what magazine did A Naked and Pregnant Demi Moore appear in 1991?
Vogue.
No, Vanity Fair, take a shot. How many squares are on a typical tic-tac-toe board?
12.
No, it's 9. Take a shot. What is the word for cat in Spanish?
Gato.
Good, that's a point. In the military, what is the higher rank, captain or major?
Major.
Major is correct. All right. What was Mark Twain's real name? In Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, what is Charlie's last name?
Bucket.
Bucket is correct. Take a shot. Fine.
All right, end of round 2. Purple team 3 beer, 10 shots. They're
Okay.
not only in the lead points wise, but they are probably not going to have alcohol poisoning.
They need to ride home, but They're not gonna be throwing up, most likely.
All right, and now it's time for the blackout round, the final round before one of you two teams will have the opportunity to compete for one of our fabulous prizes tonight. How does the blackout round work? Well, we're gonna have you put on a little show. We're gonna see which team here can perform a Shakespearean scene better.
So the last bit, if the pacing wasn't already fucked, they have to reenact Shakespearean plays, and this takes all of 6 minutes to do. And they don't drink, they don't do anything, they're just reenacting Shakespearean plays, setting it up. Pretty fucking boring. The yellow team wins. They go to a tiebreaker. How many countries in the European Union? Whoever's closest wins.
All right, I'm gonna have you reveal in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, the purple team says 17. And the yellow team says 12. Currently, in the EU, there are 27 countries, meaning the purple team is going to the bonus round.
So now purple team has a chance to go on and win the prize. Now we still don't know what the prize is.
Okay.
You ready to find out what the prize is?
I would love to.
For a trip to Cancun, Mexico.
Cancun, Mexico, the #1 spring break destination. Thousands of spring breakers, hundreds of clubs, millions of memories.
I can't tell if that was real or not.
And in case you don't win it, consolation prize, a 30 rack of beer.
They really need him to lose here.
For the love of God, lose. That's why there's only one episode.
They won the Cancun trip and then you fucked our budget.
You fucked us. You absolutely fucked us.
All they have to do to win the prize here is they each have 2 shots, so 6 shots total. They have to hit 3 beer pong shots.
Okay.
Now, again, at this point, they're at least 5 shots and a beer and a half deep each.
Okay.
So it's going to be a little hard. We're not going to sit here and pretend like it's going to be easy.
All right, so let's go. Who's shooting first? Who we got?
After you.
I was gonna say after you.
Well.
Okay.
Timmy steps up. Ooh, Oh, wide right. Oh!
There you go.
All right, 2 shots left. We need you to hit this one, Tim. Here, I'll drink this for you. Let's see it. Oh!
Last shot. 1 ball, 1 cup left.
He's going to fucking choke. This dude's too fucked up.
Is someone going to Mexico?
Oh, fire up that jet engine. 1 shot to sit in the sand.
Concentration.
Not even close at all.
But hey, you know what? 30 rack and natty light. And that is the drinking game show. Now, notes. We've had them throughout.
Yeah, a few.
Pacing was fucking terrible towards the end.
A little bit.
You had nice, fun-paced trivia. Granted, you were making them drink way too much beer.
A little bit. A little too many drinks.
Then you slow it down, speed it back up with trivia, and slow it down for Shakespeare.
Odd choice. Odd choice with the Shakespeare.
And then watch people make 2 out of 6 shots on beer pong.
The beer pong was enthralling a little bit because we knew that Cancun was on the line.
Of course, they saw the error of their ways. They decided, you know what? We're moving away from the studio. It's too expensive. Episode 1, after 11 years, has only had 6,500 views.
Okay.
So we're not really getting a good ROI on that $200 an hour.
Definitely not.
But I don't know, guys. If you guys liked that, if you guys liked judging the drinking game show, just a little piece, a slice into Christian and I's lives.
Yeah, it really takes us back to real formative years for us.
It's nothing better than seeing sad people drink when you're a sad person drinking.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, it's not so bad. At least I didn't drop $800 on a shitty set.
I mean, I'm pretty upset that I didn't have the chance to experience it.
Yeah. If we could, do you think we would have won? Do you think we could have sank 3 out of the 6 shots?
No. I'm really bad at beer pong. But I'm pretty good at trivia, guys, so might have crushed that.
Well, guys, thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.